You feel the sand?
Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Buttery. And the water is crazy. So today I want to take you with me and show you truly how beautiful Phuket can be. Little paradise of Thailand. So I've went on this boat trip yesterday and I've got to tell you some of the islands that I have found there. I didn't know that Thailand has this type of thing, and as of right now we're starting off the day, we're right by the ocean. That's why you hear the breeze, you hear it, you feel it, and staying here at an absolutely amazing resort. So today really the idea is to show you how Phuket could look like if you maximize the experience. So join me on let's say the hidden paradise of Phuket. Let's go. And then we're gonna come back, thank you. I'm gonna show you this place where we're staying right now. One of the nicest resorts probably in all of Thailand. From what I understand, this is gonna be our boat, so it's kind of like a squared little, how to say, it's not a yacht per se, but it's kind of like really cool. Over there we have like tanning beds. Let's go in and let's find, hopefully, some of the bluest of beaches here in the area. This is a local port. Are you ready? I think you're gonna see the bluest beach today of your life.
I hope so.
Yes. Early wake up today?
Oh yeah.
How are you feeling?
Very early. Excited.
No. Have you seen the boat? Let me show you. All right, a little bit tricky over here. So I think it's gonna be a whole day trip, and I'm not even completely sure about the itinerary. I know we're going to the main island, but what else is gonna await us? Very nice. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Oh wow, beach shoes. Look at that. For your seasickness. Nice, huh? We'll drug you up. Always down for it. Hello.
Super sweet. Super sweet.
So kicking off the boat. Got some type of, what is this flower?
I don't know.
Purple drink. And a little breakfast, little crab stick salad, some fruits, and actually it's nicely clearing up. So while we're in the port, let me give you an idea of the boat. This is nice upstairs area. I think we're gonna have some crazy views from up here. Professional. And so off we go. It should be 2 hours. Quite excited what kind of sceneries we're gonna see on the way. Boat feels very stable, so let's go. Leaving the port right now. Lots of different boats here, some fisher boats. And we got this plane here, looks like a freaking jet. And so after a little, let's say maybe 1.5 hour drive, the boat's actually fairly stable, was super nice, even almost fell asleep. This one fell asleep all the way. And we made it to the first Similan island. Driving in is like a couple of them, and once you pull up, obviously the shade of blue is absolutely crazy out here. So I think they're pretty famous for these rock formations over there that you can hike up. A couple of boats in the bay. So I think we're gonna hop on a little boat. Let's make it to the beach. Let's check it out.
Very cool islands, cool boat. Like, wow, the water is crazy. We even saw the flying fish.
You fell asleep?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But the flying fish was real.
That was crazy. I was like, there's a bird flying, but it looked literally like a fish. And then we're close to it. I'm like, it's a flying fish. I don't know what species it is. And then it goes into the water. Yeah, I think we should do the same. Thank you. Oh, bye-bye. See you next week. 1 week on Similan Island, why not? Ooh, so from here for the first time we're seeing the boat in the water. Look at that. Big spider, and we are basically on a little, on a little pump boat, making our way to the beach. You feel the sand?
Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Buttery. And the water is crazy. So, made it on the island. Quite busy here, but the weather is perfect. Looking for a little bathroom to change and then hop into the water. So inside here is like a little, very cute forest. A couple of toilets, people having lunch. The beach is right there. So, made it into the water. It's really one of the nicest waters ever, I gotta say. Lots of different boats, but still the beach super nice. Sand super powdery. And look at these colors. Okay guys, we're gonna get back to today's adventure in just a second. As you see, rolling up, nice and tropical. You see what we're talking about. Today's video sponsor are Level 8. If you have been watching the channel, you probably have heard about them before. But these things, for example, this one, I've been on the road with this 6 months and it looks almost as good as on the first day. Some of the smoothest rolling wheels, like butter. I also like to put like my backpack on it and I don't have to carry all my stuff with me. Truly innovative, and you can be sure that they're gonna last because they have a lifetime limited warranty. So if something happens, you reach out to them. So be it a carry-on or a checked luggage, it's absolutely high quality luxury suitcases at a more affordable rate. And as of right now, if you need a suitcase for your next trip or maybe as a gift, 15% off any of their pieces with my code Danny15. So if you click the link down below at checkout, you can use my code with free shipping to a lot of places. US, Europe, Canada, what else is there? It's always on the top of the website, but actually they do worldwide shipping. So as you see, we're quite tropical right now. You're gonna see a bit more of that very soon. They have even delivered me a suitcase to random parts of the world. So worldwide shipping. If you need it, they will get it delivered to you. So you can, if you want to see a bit more of their models, check out their website or their Instagram. And like I said, first thing in the description. So really one of the best decisions I have done is switching over to a nice Level 8 suitcase. Check it out. First link in the description. Woo! Smooth like butter. Let's get back. Let's get back to today's video. And check out the lunch that has been delivered here. Ooh, little nice boxes. We got this view that we're working with, and we got a proper meal here, I would say. Look at that, we got some fried rice, a little bit of shrimp, pork, I would guess, little sandwich, little sushi, some stew, and also just went some snorkeling, as you maybe can say. I'm quite wet. Very nice underwater life in most Thailand tours that I've ever done, but sometimes just like small fish here, also some big ones, some rainbow fish, super nice. Going in. Let's go.
Snorkeling.
Big snorkel fan on our hands. So the last stop on this boat trip, honestly the best part is really being on the boat. It's super comfortable. They have water on there to wash yourself off. Some like simple drinks. Food is actually really nice, as you have seen. And I think for first timers, to see these islands, absolutely amazing. I mean, the waters, the sand and everything. But considering people come on tours here every day, like for me, if you have seen a few of them, you've seen them all. But honestly, I mean, it doesn't get old again at the same time. But what I'm saying is my favorite part is actually being on the boat when it drives, lay there, get a tan in, super relaxing. And wow, I mean, this is like crazy blue. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. So we made it back into the port. You probably can see I look a lot like the inhabitants of the oceans, one of the red ones. One we actually had a dinner right now, talking about crabs. But speaking about this experience, actually a couple of years ago I did last time when I was in Phuket in 22, I did also a boat tour with Hype, name of the boat company. Link down below, you can check it out. I would say the big benefit of this boat is it's a good bit more expensive than, let's say, a regular one, but usually these trips are quite exhausting. You're out in the sea all day long, you go to the beaches, and then on the boat you get really tired. But here it's kind of like you're upstairs, you have some water, so you have some more space. Boat is a bit bigger, not as shaky, and honestly I enjoyed the time on the boat the most. Beautiful views, you're just out in the ocean, perfect time to get fried, tanned, I guess you cannot call it at this point anymore. Super nice. Honestly, some of my favorite kind of like experiences just being out in the water on a boat like that. And the island itself, water, almost as good as it gets. I don't know, maybe Koh Phi Maya Bay area, kind of similar actually. Islands itself, fairly small, seen a couple of similar ones personally. If you're going there for the first time, you're gonna be absolutely blown away, like if your first time in Thailand. But it's a little bit drive outside of Phuket. So checking in, and the first view already is crazy. Thank you.
This is the Thai tea, Similan.
Got ECB Ocean View Pool Villa, ECB number 31.
No?
No. I guess it's when you open, just tap here and then you
Thank you.
Got a bathtub room, huh?
the username and password for the Wi-Fi area.
Where are you at?
I'm here in my castle.
How do you like the bathtub room?
It's crazy. I'm shocked. It's for real. It's best of all times, probably. Bathtub and overall the villa. It's just, I don't know.
Woo! And let's look what we got here. Already messed it up a bit. Get some roses. Woo! For you, I just plucked them.
Gracias.
Yes. Welcome to Amatara. Got a nice bandicoot. And this looks pretty cool. Oh, this is where we are, and beautiful notebook with some pictures. And I guess a little bit of promo. No, I still can do some notes. Massage oil. And we got a cap. Woo! You're ready.
Nice.
Let's go to the golf court.
Yes. Let's go.
I thought that's all. Ah, I thought it's candy, but it's chocolate candy. Want some?
Wow. Yeah. I'll have some.
I thought it's the soft bean candy. But it's chocolate. Wow. Caramel. Ready, guys? Well, I would say let me give you a little tour of the Amatara resort here. Checked in yesterday, and I've got to say, in terms of views, the panorama, so we're basically by the Andaman Sea, and this is one of the best panoramic views I've seen. Even today, it's a little bit cloudy. Like in Phuket, it really depends where you are. You're always gonna get a different view. Sometimes it's just sea, absolutely wide open, can be nice, but I personally like it the most kind of how it is here. You're seeing some islands in the back. So this is the lobby we checked in earlier today, and this is kind of the main pool, a couple of layers higher. Let's go for a little walk. Actually, when we checked in, it was raining, so I haven't even seen much yet. But check this out. I think on a bit even more of a sunny day, this must be some of the most insane views. So we're staying downstairs in an ocean villa. It's absolutely incredible. I basically right by the sea. And here I think is also pretty cool. Upstairs looks like pretty much everyone has a balcony from what I see. So either a balcony or a sea view. And this area is basically called the Cape Panwa. And I've always wanted to stay here. I once drove by with a scooter, and the sceneries are truly some of the best. So I haven't even explored the hotel, so I'm gonna take you, I think, along on the next, whether we're gonna be here like 2 nights, so 1 more night. Look at this view, this is incredible. Ooh. So I think upstairs there, let's check that out. They're having afternoon drinks or something. Maybe in the evening, gonna go there for sunset. So coming up here for the first time, and this is really wow. So the sun and moon cocktail bar. I think in the evening they're setting up like bean sacks over here. Definitely gonna have to come back. But wow, there's like no high rises here at all. It's kind of like a mountain a little bit where they built the resort on, so different layers all the way down. And even if it's slightly cloudy today, a little bit windy, still absolutely unbelievable. I checked it, those are just like pretty much small islands, nothing in particular. Some of them are private beaches. But yeah, just looked it up, it's 105 villas, and they start at around $200, $250 a night, depending on the season. Right now a little bit more expensive. So I'd say one of the best places, not just in Thailand, but probably in Asia, really. And considering Phuket is such a big island, most resorts, they don't have this feeling. Like in Phuket and in Patong, in the more busy areas, you just have one big long stretch of beach. But here you feel like you're actually almost on like an island. But Phuket is an island technically, but it's huge and it's connected to the mainland. But here you're feeling like you're in, I don't know, one of those. Cool. Welcome to the crib. Come on in. Let me give you a quick tour. So room service just made everything up perfectly. Oh, I love when they organize the shoes. Guys, look at this. We're staying literally right by the ocean. So the bed is kind of elevated a little bit. Pretty nice. We have 1, 2, 3 doors in the main room, and there's just so much daylight. And the best part is air conditioning works very well, so it's not too hot. But if you want it, you open up the balcony and you have such an ocean breeze here. You pretty much hear it all day long. Right now a little bit more wavy. In the morning it was actually nice and sunny. I think you've seen the aerial shots. It's really cool. So in this Panwa Bay, it almost, like I mentioned, it looks like there's a couple of islands in the back, so it looks like we're staying on one of them even though we're on the mainland. And yeah, super aesthetic, kind of like very woody, earthy, absolute tropical resort vibe. Nice thing is, they have updated things like TVs. So actually yesterday I connected the laptop to it. Amazing to have a movie night. Let's come through. Everything is impressive, but not as crazy as this. When we first checked in, I think I have a clip of that. We walked in and I was like, what the heck? Basically, you might say the bathroom, but I would say it's a bathtub room. You probably hear the echo. Yesterday I tried it out. Super nice, but honestly, it's like, you know, it's like on a pedestal here in the middle. Super cool. Got 2 washers, shower, bathroom number 1, another one there in the back next to the closet. And hopefully tomorrow is gonna clear up a bit more, but that's the thing, even if it's a little bit cloudy, still the vibe is so nice. You don't hear anything other than nature and some birds chirping around. So this is the outdoor area. You got your own pool. Oop. Little sit down area, and actually there's also a private beach down there. So we're going to be hanging out a little bit, enjoying the villa, enjoying the ocean breeze, and I think towards later on in the day, let's go to the restaurant, check it out. Sun and moon I showed you earlier, definitely got to hit it up today. And seriously, in this place there's absolutely no reason to leave. Breakfast place had an amazing view. You have your own private beach. Some people are swimming down there in the water staring at me. It's nice. Should we get naked? Let's go.
So let me show you some details that I personally love. We have lovely, just lovely coffee machine where we can make ourselves a coffee. We have a nice candy, only one left because they are so good.
What else do we got?
We got the caps.
Merchandise, amazing.
Merchandise, yes. Amatara caps. So
So
sweet. And the massage aroma oil, which is good for your sleep and for your well-being, and it's just so cute. I think I will give this as a gift to my mom or something she'll appreciate.
Secured.
Yeah. Nice wine bottle, all this, I don't know, like all the furniture is so so good, so on point. Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
So guys, let's go. Enjoy a little bit. Oh. Actually just been to the gym. Maybe I'll show you the gym tomorrow a bit more. But for now, let's have a little snack and then hit the pool. All right? Here you go.
Do all the things that I know is right. Look for the ones that keep me up at night. Return before you lose the grip. Before you let it slip. I'll try to get it, you let me try.
Heading to their breakfast buffet right now. The views are absolutely insane. Let's take a look. Maybe we can sit outside. Hello. Do you know our room number?
Morning, 31.
31.
Yeah, outside if possible. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. So the thing I would say that makes this place really special is the views. Depending on where you are in Phuket, the scenery you're gonna have, thank you very much, is so different. So here you're seeing little islands in the distance, even on a slightly hazy day. It's a bit windy today, but still absolutely incredible. Coffee? Can I have an iced Americano?
Americano?
Thank you. No sugar, thank you.
Noodle soup for the noodle soup.
Perfect.
With rice noodle.
With
and
this
egg
one,
noodle.
yeah? Rice noodle we can do?
Yes.
Perfect.
And chicken ball and chicken meat.
Yes.
And vegetable. Or put the soup.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want one as well?
Yeah, 2 please.
2. Heading to the room right now. I think I showed you before, this is how we get around here. Because the walk would be like maybe 20 minutes, maybe half an hour, down and uphill. So it's quite nice. Oh. So guys, it is a good bit later, crazy windy right now during the evening, but still it's quite interesting. Even on a gloomy day in Phuket, it's kind of like 2 hours of sun, then a cloud wanders in, and with the high wind that we have right now, moves also quickly past. So we wanted to check out the sun and moon bar, no matter the wind. Wake up. Woo! Let's see what's going on here. Looks absolutely amazing. But honestly, you probably can see it on my shirt. I got the microphone on. I think you can hear me. But check this out. This is crazy. It's so windy. Woo, you barely can stand. But it's actually quite interesting. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Upstairs was a bit too windy. A little pina colada to finish off the day.
You like pina colada?
Getting caught in the rain. So I'd say for tomorrow, hoping for a bit more of a sunny day to also wrap up a little bit the experience, share with you also some more thoughts generally on Phuket, on different areas to stay, because this part, I gotta say, surprised me quite a lot. It's a new angle to Phuket, even with not the optimal weather conditions today, but actually it's quite fun. Basically blown away by the sun and moon club. Literally. We got good night Elefantos. Well, see you tomorrow morning. Already just getting some behind the scenes. Can't find the movie, so let's see. Okay. Hey, my brother from a robot mother. Can you help me find the movie for tonight? So, let's see. Hey, my brother from another motherboard. Absolutely, I got you. What are you in the mood for tonight? So, I am staying at the tropical resort in Thailand, and I was thinking maybe you have some scary movie for me, something like not horror in particular, more like a mystery, maybe with some psychos, maybe with some murder, something suspenseful, and most optimally, if possible, in a tropical setting. What do you think? Woo! And guys, a big recommendation. I traveled with this little bad boy here. Amazing sound, unbelievable. Whoop! Starting off the morning with breakfast in the room. Whoa. Yo guys, public service announcement. If you're coming to Thailand, this is something you might really need. Get over here, come. This right now is the Hedgen suitcase. 6 months with me already and looks almost as good as on the first date. First date. Look, often I get a message from somebody, hey, I got the suitcase as well, super dope, thank you for that. And I mean, I gotta tell you, like, a backpack, cool, your back is breaking, you're somewhere on the road. Checked luggage, absolutely beautiful. Me, all-time carry-on team. So whatever it is you might need for your next trip, or maybe as a gift for a special someone, for a special occasion. Well, with that, I'm gonna enjoy a little bit more of the sun here, and always we're rolling smoothly with level 8. Paradise right now. I think this truly has been so far Thailand at its best. I like you should just put my microphone here because outside is going to be very windy, and today we have the first proper clear day. Still very windy, but I would say let's take it down to the beach here of the Amatara hotel. Check that out because we haven't really done it. It was always crazy windy and even not that sunny. And you see, If a place is amazing when it's slightly hazy, you know it's going to be absolutely mind-blowing when it clears up. And from the boat trip to resorts, I think I've done, or that's actually what I'm going to shoot after here, but I think I'll publish it first. The video generally on Phuket. I've spent a lot of time here. I know a good bit about the island, and it's because it's so large, there's so many different experiences you can have. This place is probably my favorite area for resorts. I think this is one of the, let's say, more affordable ones in the area, because I checked the other ones, they go for like starting 500 bucks. We're going down to the beach. Look at this, insane. And here you truly get this island feeling. You look at many small islands, you almost feel like you're one of those overlooking it. The boat trip, Similan Island, yes, it's fairly busy, but if you're on such a comfortable boat, it just makes for such a good experience. So in terms of traveling, this is how I would do Phuket. Maybe chill in the old town for a little bit, find a nice resort, can be more boutique, a bit more on a budget side. If you have the budget, I would say really don't make the mistake of getting an expensive hotel, but at one of the more random, more busy, more touristy beaches. This one I've showed you is truly one of the best, because it's, wow, first time we're down here and I'm like, it's really quite worth it. As you see, some people making use of the private beach, and yeah, this is not common right now in Phuket to have almost nobody. Yeah, a couple of people. Let's go down. Wow, they even have the, how would you call that? How do you say that? Ležaky? Now I'm missing my English. They have the chairs basically for laying down from the hotel. We didn't see that from the room. Our room is actually right here. And it's funny, sometimes different kinds of boat pass through. There is actually a naval base nearby. A military boat just passed by. Right now, some type of tour boat is cruising down. You're hearing the music a little bit. But yeah, super. It's just how to say it. When I was coming to Phuket this time, it made sense because it's well connected to airports. I wasn't even sure if I'm gonna enjoy it that much, but I feel like we did it just right. An island tour where you don't get fully burned out because it's not like all day long, starts early in the morning and then you get back by sunset to where you're living, and then such a secluded nature, absolutely beautiful resort. So I hope you enjoyed today's experience. In case you're new here on the channel, I document my life around the idea of living around the world, building a life of freedom. And Phuket is definitely a bit more pricey than it was years ago. I think right now is also the season that is going on. It is very busy. If you're coming to stay long term, it's really good because it has a lot of infrastructure, but I think I'm going to talk more about that in the full Phuket video, where I'm going to take you through some neighborhoods that don't look like this, that are not this beautiful paradise. So make sure to check that video out as well, so you get both sides of the Phuket experience. Well, and with that, join me on Instagram to see where I am right now, and we will see each other very soon. Somebody is making use of the facilities. Woo! I got you. Check out Lisa's channel.